Okay, please bear with me here. Just trying this for the first time in this spot. So, anyways, I'm using Country Biscuits, right? And sorry, folks. Also using the Sidekick, the 3. So it is is basically like mac and cheese, but this is so much better than just normal mac and cheese. So if you want mac and cheese on like steroids, this is it. So good. But what I'm doing is taking it from steroids and I'm putting it on, I don't know, whatever you got past that. So using this, I'm gonna open this bad boy up here. If I can get into this. Oh, so it was on the other side. So there we go. Don't get scared now. Oh, there you go. Who's getting scared? Okay. Hope somebody didn't leave because of that. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm gonna press these out. Okay. Make them nice and flat. As flat as I can. Well, not as flat as I can, but I just want them a little flat, right? Stick them up on here. Oh, I got my, this is just pasta sauce, but what I did is I bought pasta sauce and I added my own twist to it. So I bought pasta sauce from the store in a can, and then I also added tomato paste, some ketchup, some water. You don't have to do that. You just get normal, just get some normal tomato sauce, which is fine. I just like doing my tomato sauce a little different. Anyway, put a little bit of that in here. And now grab a nice little spoonful of my 3 cheese. Oh no, here comes Tank. Comes my dog. I'll show you him before I leave, promise, but he's gonna try to eat my food on me. Alright, now I'm going to take another one of these, flatten it out. Yeah, you want to do it slow when you are trying to stretch out your dough, because if you do it too fast, you add too much air to it, and then it just springs back so fast and kind of screws you up. So there we go. And now I'm gonna flip it over and just press in the sides. If you hear the game in the background, I'm actually playing a video game. Cyberpunk just came out for free if you have a PlayStation account, which I guess I should turn that off. Sorry about that. I'm probably only going to be able to make about 4 of these on this tray. But, yeah. So, stretch them out best you can. Obviously, we do not want any holes in them. But, I love using these biscuit buns for anything that whenever I'm gonna put stuff in, like these the country biscuits, they're so good, just because the like you can actually see the little bit of fat that's inside. That's like they're so good. They're like salty, creamy. Eat them the way they are, or what I always like to do is this. I make just pizza out of them sometimes, so I'll just have them like this, and then put cheese on it, and just put them in there just like this, except I'll put cheese on it instead. This time, I'm doing this. And I promise you, your kids are gonna love these. I have 2 teenage girls, and I make weird stuff all the time that they absolutely love. And they're constantly like, how did you come up with that? Why did you decide to do that? And my answer is always the same. I don't know. I like both of them. It sounded like they would taste good together, so I tried it. And most of the time, it works out. Like, if you put normal stuff together, I couldn't put strawberries in here. Like, that would be weird, and it wouldn't taste good. But, you put pasta in, it's just using your creativity a bit and thinking about having something different, something that you haven't heard of, for one, and two, it just sounds good. It sounds like it's gonna taste good, and most of the time, it sounds like it's going to taste good, and you think it's going to taste good. Most of the time it does. Just try it out. Worst case scenario, what are you going to do? Throw it out? That's the worst case scenario. Which, yes, sucks. You spend all the time making something, and it turns out to be garbage, but it's very rare that happens with me. Actually, one of the best things I've ever made, and I haven't made it since me and my ex-wife separated, like, I don't know, 15 years ago or something like that. I used to take some chicken breast and make what do you call it? A casserole kind of thing. So I'd make, I'd take a couple cans of the first couple times I did it, I took a couple cans of the broccoli and cheese in a can, Campbell's stuff. But then, I was like, well, how can I make it better? So I started using the bags from the same place as makes the stuff I'm using here, the pasta. and then also some egg crumbs, or sorry, egg crumbs, some bread crumbs. So I'd use cheese, breadcrumbs, chicken, and the broccoli and cheese. And so I'd have the broccoli and cheese sauce on the bottom. I'd put some chicken. Actually, I just mixed the broccoli and cheese and chicken together, and then I would add some extra shredded chicken, and on top of that, I would add breadcrumbs, whatever kind you like. I used to use the what are they called? They're just a garlic kind of breadcrumbs. But anyway, so I would use some garlic breadcrumbs. I'd put that on top, and I would do a couple layers of the broccoli cheese mix, some shredded cheese, and breadcrumbs. I would do that a couple times, and then on the very top, I would just put a bunch of cheese on it, and I would bring that to family functions and stuff like that, and everybody would eat it up because it is so good. I actually might be able to get all 6 on here, so I'm obviously. Oh well, it's not 6. It's just. Anyway, yeah. So if you ever want to try the broccoli and cheese mix, I also added more broccoli to the broccoli cheddar cheese soup mix, but the broccoli cheddar cheese soup mix in a casserole with cheese, chicken, so good. It's expensive, but definitely worth it in the end. And you're not gonna have any leftovers. You bring it to a family function or something, and it's gonna be a big hit. As with these, the kids, because they're baked. You bake these, you put them in the oven at 400. For 10 minutes, and they're just so freaking good. If I had some shredded cheese or any other cheese on hand, I would actually put a little bit of shredded cheese on top, but I just don't have any extra cheese. And these are 3 cheese anyway, so there's already lots of cheese in here. But you can always, mix it, match it, do whatever you want to do. But just making it like this, pretty simple, straightforward. It's only a couple different things, and I promise you, these will definitely be a big hit. Alright, so last one. I thought there'd be another one, but I guess not. Regardless, there's 5 of them all together, and between me and my daughters, these will definitely be done tonight. Like I said, I have 2 daughters that are teenagers, and they are so finicky. They're so picky, like most kids. They don't want to eat anything, or they want to eat everything. They want to eat everything in the cupboards. They just don't want to eat anything good. They want all the snacks and the cookies and the this and that, but yeah, they don't want to eat the good stuff. Luckily, me and my ex-wife did make sure our kids ate a lot of fruits and vegetables when they were very young, so they actually will eat an apple, or just pig out on grapes. And actually, my youngest daughter, one of her favorite things is those either pears by themselves or the canned pears. Obviously, everybody usually would like the canned pears better because they got the skins off and they're in some juice, and they just they're gonna taste better, right? All the work is done. You don't have to eat around a core. But yeah, it even with stuff like stuff from the ocean and stuff like that, we made sure that our kids got used to clammed shells, like clams and lobster and shrimps and stuff like that when they were very young. Like when it was when they were at the age that it was safe for them to eat, because you should never have infants or anything eating stuff like that. But once they're about 3 years old, maybe a little younger, but it's about like 3 years old, something around that age is when stuff like that is okay for them to try, and you see if there's an allergic reaction. Luckily, my kids are not allergic to anything. We got very lucky with that. So I will bring you back after these are finished cooking and show you the finished product. But before that, I'm going to show you Tank. Tank! Hold it, good boy. Hey, what's this? Is it pizza sauce? Yeah. That's it. That's all you get. Nope. No. That's all you get. That just tiny little bit there. That's it. I know. I'm sorry. I'll give you a cookie on camera after. Okay? Okay. Here we go, people. Here's the finished product. Oh. Need this. Alright, there we go. This is what the finished product looks like. Yeah. I did flip them. What did I flip them with? I flipped them with not enough time. I should have flipped them a little earlier. I should have flipped them halfway through. I didn't. But I put them in for 10 minutes. If you flip them like after 5 minutes, or I'd actually say put them in for 12 minutes, 6 minutes aside. But hold on one sec. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you see this in the meantime. Put that over there. There you go. What's this? Yeah. Hold on. No, don't touch it. Over here. No, come here. Get over here. Take. Come. Sit. Right there. There you go. Well, there's your big treat. I like to use scissors when cutting into things. you have your treat, Mr. Sloppy Joe, and I will have my treat. Mmm. Oh, hot. Mm. Super saucy, and the bun. The bun is just so like salty. It's very salty, a rich flavor. Like if you've ever had one of the buns, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Because there's such a great taste. Just the buns alone. You just have the buns like most people do. They just have them at the table. Put some butter on them in the middle, whatever. There you go. I'm good. You kiss this? Such a good boy. No, I don't want too much here because you just blubber your face after eating your treat. Get out of here. Alright. Doesn't matter what you put in these. If the 3 cheese sidekick, or you just put cheese. Sometimes I will just take one of these because there's like 10 in a package. So no, I'm not teasing you. Look, there's like 10 in a package. So if you just take one, stretch it out as much as you can, and then you put a little pizza sauce inside, you grate some cheese, or just put a chunk of cheese inside, close it up into a ball, like the pizza balls. Amazing. Some people like to put them in, like basically do that exact same thing, but they use the I'm in a brain fart. They'll use one of the trays they use to make muffins. The muffin pan. Use a muffin pan, and you stretch out one of these inside, put some cheese in, put some sauce in, and then close it up and cook them up. But do whatever you want with them. Anything, stuffing them with anything that you like, they're just so good. Just the taste of the bread, it's got that salty yumminess that most people like. I like it. Subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Please.